to most of you. You have heard her students in competitions and in festivals. She's a very important teacher in our area. She's been at the Levine School for, 25 years?
Pretty soon.
She's educated in the Soviet Union, in Russia, in Leningrad at the Conservatory, St. Petersburg now, where she taught for many years. She was a performer with the ensemble of period instruments. She went to Israel in 1980, where she continued to teach, and worked also as a music therapist at the Ezrat Psychiatric Hospital. And over the years, she has gained great respect and commendation for her work in music therapy. She's a well-known pianist, teacher, and pedagogue, and we are very fortunate to have her here today. She's been featured on WITA in a documentary about her years at Levine School. There's also, you can go on the website and hear all about her through Reaching Beyond, a wonderful documentary, a splendid tribute to her musicianship. Students and colleagues, artists say wonderful things about your teaching, and we are here to learn all about it today.
Thank you.
We have 3 young students here today to play, and the first to play will be Keiju Takehara, and he's going to play the Chopin Barcarolle. Okay.
Okay, I will try to say something, but he left a few things to say. I understand that you are at the beginning of your study, right? Bravo. So it's a very, very, very good start. I know Keju since he was 8 years old, and his teacher brought him to my class and said, this is Keju, and his favorite piece is Gaspard de Nuit. Do you remember that? Yeah. So probably something that connected to the water was already his favorite, right? Okay. Keju, I will take a chair, and we will talk a little. Now, tell me, is it important to know the composer's biography when you play his piece? Yeah, what? So you think that music is connected somehow to what happened to composer, right? Yeah. And you know that at this time Chopin was so ill, and so in 3 years after he completed this work, he died. You know that, right? And you know that it was a period when he had a very happy period with George Sand, yeah? But this period also came to the end. So I don't know how you see this piece. I see this piece like a tragic piece and kind of saying goodbye to life, and saying goodbye to Georges Sand, and saying goodbye to... He just came from Nantes when he was with Georges Sand at that time, and that already was a very nervous situation. Now, I have another question. You are 16? 17. There are two views on what kids can play, or can read, or can watch, or what they cannot. So can they play something that they, by definition, cannot understand? Or music is saying everything and they can play whatever. So I would say that people of your age have a lot of experience. For 17 years, you lived a lot. So in a little portions, you have everything in your experience. So the problem is how to use it here. So your teachers tell you, for example, please play diminuendo, or please play crescendo, or please play forte, or please play piano. And you can be a good boy. You can practice and do that, but it won't help you. Because the most important thing to understand why crescendo, why diminuendo. What do I want to say? Recently, my student said on the lesson when she played Nocturne by Chopin, and I said, you know, it's sudden forte here, and she said, but I won't play forte because I don't feel that. I said, but Chopin did feel, and let's think about why he felt this way, you know? And really, it was an ending, it was a cadence. So really, we want to play diminuendo, not crescendo, but Chopin wrote forte, you see? So when you know, when you, not only from the composer's view, but from your view, it's much more important. Why this is crescendo, and why do you feel this crescendo, and not only giving crescendo because it's written, it's very important. So let's start from the beginning. The most important thing here is 12/8 notes. Why it's so important?
Is it because every note is important?
It's a very good answer. Because very often people your age played on 4/4 instead of 8, right? So, and you started very well. Let's start. demonstrating. I'm not a playing teacher. I'm talking teacher. Okay. So, you felt very, very, very well this motion of the upper voice, but you forgot that you have descending voice in the left hand, right? And if you have guts to listen to that and to give it, it will be much more deep than just a gesture. Listen to me, I'm telling you a story, right? Okay. Much better, much better. But I want that bolder, if you can. Yeah, you naturally wanted to slow down here, right? Do you know why did you want it?
I wasn't, but I just did that.
It's just a feeling, right? But it's exactly the same rule that when you are coming to fermata, you are slowing down. It's not a written rule in a music, but it is a rule. So it's like fermata.
Oh,
In
I'm allowed
suspense.
to-
You are allowed.
Oh, okay.
And you are very welcome, and I'm very happy that you did it.
Okay.
Okay. Very good, very good. I like the floating, I like how you go forward. But those thirds are dominant intervals because there are two of them. So again, when you play that, feel the second voice also.
Oh, I see.
Yeah? Listen to the bottom note. Yes. And when the thirds are becoming six, it's also a distance, right? So here. So in spite of diminuendo, please listen to the bottom notes. Yes, and they, you see, and they have continuation. Right? And when you don't listen those notes, that comes like surprise and not a very good surprise, right? It's okay. So let's try. Okay. Now that is interesting part. You're going here to the climax through the rests. right? Don't separate, don't stop the motion and come from this climax to the tara, tira, tara, tara. Oh, I see. Yes, yes, yes. So, new instrument for you, right? And more octaves than we anticipated, right? But colors, distance. Why are we playing softer and softer? We just want to show the distance, not because it's diminuendo, but they're diminuendo because Chopin wanted a distance. Here,
Oh, I see.
here, okay? The boat is moving. The boat is moving. And you are listener, they are listener. Have to feel that the boat is moving, and it's sometimes very close, right? And sometimes going further. This is like a picture, right? What is going in the boat, it's another story, right? And we will talk about that. Let's go to the climax and move back. Yeah, this first lap is very, very interesting. I would play, if I would play, I would never play, but if I would play that, I would play it a little bit shorter.
Oh, the budget?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, change of harmony. You notice that, right? Let's do it and show that to them. No, I didn't notice. No. I'm old and deaf. I didn't hear that. Okay, again. No, don't be afraid. What is changing? That.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Uh-huh. No. Without forcing that. Without forcing it. It's pretty sad. Let's try. Yes. Another thing. It's almost, Barcarolle. What is Barcarolle?
It's like a sailor's song.
Yeah, it's a song, right? It's gondolier. Chopin never was in Venice. Never saw a gondolier in his life. Really?
Okay.
Where did he take this idea? From Mendelssohn? From opera? From, the gondoliers became very popular. And besides, he was traveling some and had experience, right? So, but he wrote it not just in a genre of sweet barcarolle, right? Like Fauré or Mendelssohn, right? Or even Rossini in his opera, right? He wrote a very dramatic piece. He didn't call it nocturne. He didn't call it ballad. But actually, it's everything. It is nocturne, it is ballad, and it is, if you want to say, symphony. Symphony for piano. Right? Am I right? Do you feel that? Okay, so chords are absolutely important. So if you take chord and you feel only the top of the chord, you don't give all the color of the chord, yeah?
I see.
You have a very good teacher, and I know you teach. I don't know why you're sitting so close. You're sitting very close to the piano. Your arms are very short. You don't let your arms move. That's about how you're sitting, right? Yeah. Let me look at you. Let me look at you. Okay. So that's about. Make them long. Okay. Exaggerate that. Okay. See. Exaggerate. Yes, can you? So your arms have to move like they have absolutely free space. You don't let your arm move like they have space. You're holding them next to your body, and it's amazing how you play, how well you play when you do that. So maybe it's not important, but maybe it is. You know, recently I heard interview that Emmanuel Ax gave, and he said, it's all fairy tales. The way how the pianist sits, the way how the pianist touches the piano. You touch the piano, piano sounds. It doesn't matter. I think he was kidding. Actually, I think that he was teasing the interview, because Emmanuel Ax knows that how important.
I know.
Yeah, you know that, how important. So I think that you restrict yourself in sitting very close and not letting your elbow move freely, you know? I cannot teach you for 30 minutes to do that. I just give you a suggestion,
No,
and maybe you will do it, right? Because sometimes we're sitting very close to the piano because we're afraid, because we don't feel, right? So you have nothing to be afraid. Mary said we are among the friends. Did you?
I did, indeed.
Okay, so please, chords, listen the whole chord. Where were we? Come to this place. Come to this place. Don't rush. So, eternity in front of you. So it's, you know, you are on the boat and you are not only talking to your partner, you are looking around. What is around? What is around? Oh, beauty is around. Yeah? The wind is around. The green is around. The water is around. So don't rush from phrase to phrase. Look around. So make a visual impression there.
Okay, I'll try.
Yeah. Now that is interesting, right? Because that is becoming a refrain, repeating, repeating tune, right? In different keys. but we do recognize it. And when we do recognize it, you have to surprise us and give us absolutely different kind of sound, right? So especially after this storm and going away, fermata,
Oh, I see.
yeah. Exactly. Yes, let's stop here and think about what is that. This sounds like recitative, right? Thought, recitative. Do you
Oh,
know?
right.
Yeah? It's if we will take in that place in opera, nobody will sing it, right? They will say it in singing manner, right? Like recitative. So why before this A major episode, this is, what do you think? What do you think about it?
Transitional passage. I guess we haven't seen it before, so I mean,
Okay, okay.
no, not visually, but just saying it. I mean, it could be maybe that he was in the light before, now he isn't. But I think he just uses it. I mean, it's a transitional passage.
So structurally, you think that this is the best way to go from F sharp minor to A major?
No, I'm just.
That I understand. No, no, because I think that this is thinking. And thinking, and I would say inside monologue. Inside. So to do it absolutely perfect in rhythm, I wouldn't do. And you know some things that he emphasizes, and instead of pedal, he sustains notes, right? So, and it's really passing. But what we have here, if we go to this. Inner voice.
Oh, actually, in other editions, there's more inner voices.
Right? Right? Okay, let's try. Yeah, that you have to learn it. Yeah, that's okay. That you have time. You're going to Juilliard?
Uh,
When is audition?
December. Auditions, like the tapes I have to send, they're due December 1st.
Okay. You see, you have time to learn it, right? Because every time you did this
It was a
splash,
performance.
yeah, it was. But I don't care
Okay.
because you do understand where does it stand, you know. So you play note by note, and you will learn it. So, but the direction to the C I miss. Okay, start from the melody.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, 116, 117, 118, 119, 120, not enough. I didn't catch this direction. Okay. Yeah. If you will put the C absolutely no. And so that C and that C are different. And you have enough time to move.
Oh, I see.
Right? Yes. Voicing. Very good. So the only thing, excuse me that I stop you because
3 minutes.
I have 3 minutes.
Sorry.
Okay. I wanted to notice one more thing. So you will tell me, right?
Yes.
Because I can sit till tomorrow. Yeah. I want this. Where is this place that I wanted to pay attention to? What does he say? What does he say? Sfogato. Sfogato. Yeah. What is sfogato?
Not held back. Or out there.
Out there, area. But where else sfogato is?
Where else?
Soprano sfogato. Does it tell you something? Soprano sfogato?
No.
No. Soprano sfogato is a timbre. It's contralto.
Oh.
Contralto. But why does he use the name sfogato, dolce sfogato, when he uses absolutely coloratura timbre? Because it all has to be said. It all has to be opera. In spite of, it's very airy and very like, but every note and group of notes have direction, right? Let's try this. Too early because I just was on heaven and boom, I am on the earth. Okay, let's try this heavenly. Now, last question, how you learn trills? How do you practice trills?
Just,
Yeah. Yeah,
I
yeah.
mean,
Show,
all I
show.
did was use beats.
Huh?
All I did was use beats. That's all I did. That's all
May I give you a secret? Again. Okay, this is not the one that I want. Beats, okay?
So just 1, 2, 3, 4, then 5, 5.
accents, but the way of thinking. But you're doing that so well.
Yes.
Thank you, my daughter.
Thank you very much. Now we'll move back in time a bit. Beethoven. Mika Zoy? Beethoven Sonata, 109. First two movements. Micah.
What's your name?
Micah. Micah Zoy? Micah.
Micah.
Micah. M-I-C-H. M-I-C-A-H.
Okay.
Micah.
Micah, I have music, so if you want to have your music, you are playing by heart? Okay. Give me yours. Okay. Oh, please. Just a second. Huh? No. also at the beginning of the work, of this work. Yes, that's okay. When do you have to perform it?
Actually, I already did perform it. For the MD.
Okay, so you won.
Yeah.
Congratulations. Okay. So, how do you see this music, especially the first movement?
I kind of see it like a soap opera kind of drama.
Soap opera drama. Great said. Greatly said. It's unbelievable. So, okay. Why do you see it that way? Because of the contrast?
Yeah, yeah. There's so many like big jumps in kind of emotion. I guess. It's like, it starts out really quiet and nice, but when it gets to the expressivo, it all gets very like it changes so quickly and people can't.
Okay. Tell me, the beginning of the sonata starts from downbeat or upbeat?
It starts on the downbeat.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly. Let's play it like downbeat, like upbeat, right? So, yeah. So you have to come here. So that B and that B sound different because this is upbeat and this. Let's think that it starts from here. Go. Yes. Again, from here. Yeah. So direction is here, right? Okay. Now add this. Yes. Oh my God, are you nervous?
Yes.
Okay, me too. So it makes two of us, right? So let's calm down, let's breathe, and okay, nobody is here. Okay, only you and me. Are you nervous because I am here? Yeah, kind of. And I'm nervous because you are here, and I don't know you, right? So let's drop it and be absolutely calm because I think that you can do much better. Am I right? Yeah. Okay, okay. Let's do it. So remember, this is upbeat. Okay. Do you think that he is absolutely crazy? Beethoven, that he's going piano, 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 and then bam! And besides, how would you make a resolution of this if it wouldn't be Beethoven? Where will we go? Exactly. And you know what he does? Like nobody taught him harmony at all. Awful. And that is surprise, right? So first of all, go on a little bit of crescendo and direction, and do it without any preparation, like boom, wrong harmony, and we all jump. Okay, go. Crescendo, crescendo. Almost bipolar, you know? He's changing the mood. So, right? And you're doing that very, very good, but not enough. So, Beethoven wasn't shy, you know? And wasn't nervous. So he said what he said, and he said what he wanted to say, and no reservation, okay? So just, okay, go from adagio espressivo, move. Yeah, you know, I don't understand your sometimes intentions. If you will explain it to me, maybe I will. So, that piano I understand. And now, why are you doing that diminuendo? Because the aria, if we will call it aria, right? Continues. And sudden. Because if you did diminuendo here, I am not surprised. Here, I am just annoyed. Again diminuendo. Again change. So, I am not annoyed of you. I'm with you. I am annoyed with music. Okay. So this last. Mhm. Splash. I personally, I don't know if I'm right, I wouldn't do such a clean pedal here. Because especially late beta didn't like a clean pedal. It's all airy, you know, it's like, I don't know, senza sordina, so it's this a little bit muggy, I think, because for my taste is too clean here. So find the pedal, right? Yeah. Isn't that better? Isn't that better? Good. Okay. Now, soap opera is continuous. Yeah. By the way, do you know the circumstances that Beethoven wrote this sonata?
Well, I know that he was deaf at the time, by the time.
Yes.
Well, yeah.
And that's all?
Yeah, no, I don't know.
Yeah. So, you know, at that time he was writing a huge Missa Solemnis. Huge. He wanted to beat all the big misses that he could. And he had to stop his work. Because his publisher and editor demanded something for publish. So Beethoven wrote in his conversation book, so I'm busy now with a little piece. Very modest, right? But notice, he dedicated this to Maximilian, a very young pianist, very talented, daughter of his close friends, and not only he dedicated that to her, but he wrote a letter. Dear Maximilian, I wrote this little piece about the best people in the world, best spirited people in the world that won't be killed by any time. So that piece meant a lot for him. It's not a light piece, breezy piece, you know. So everything is tension. Even at the beginning, then you think that it's so popular. It's light. It's not light. It's very tense. It's very tense, and you can give this tension if you give directions. If you give absolutely perfect directions and don't stop in the middle, right? So let's go to continuation. So here we have also a beat.
Yeah.
Right? Let's start from here. Yes, if you will go with this line, you won't think that this is so light music, such a light music, right? It's a pretty serious line. Yeah, I have to say that, and I'm not sure that what I say is right. Beethoven was a very close friend of Count Razumovsky, and Razumovsky was collecting Russian folk music. And you know, this is part of, just a second. It's Russian funeral song. When people are singing on part of Russian funeral song. So maybe we will hide this fact from the audience, right? It's too heavy. Music is too late, right? So, but to know that this is the line is very, very useful, right? Okay, let's do it. From the very beginning. But remember, this is upbeat. I didn't understand that this is upbeat. Yeah, so upbeat means that you go from this, right? He does it again. Okay? So don't prepare me, surprise me. No, but you have to play a little bit before, then I would be surprised. Where does this music start? Here. Yeah? You just wait until the chord is becoming naturally softer, and then start that. And then your piano will be absolutely natural, okay? Okay. Exactly. Yeah, this is dialogue, right? Torom, porom, porom, porom. Don't be shy to show that. Very mysterious place. Very mysterious place. What is that, actually? What is going on here?
I'm not quite sure, actually.
Choral.
Just like when
Choral. And what choral you can associate choral with? Prayer. Prayer. Church. Prayer. By the way, you should know that Beethoven prayed only for one thing. It was the only prayer that he... You don't know about that? God, make me a better person. He knew about his temperament. He knew about, switch of moods and temperament, right? So, prayer in the middle of this should tell us something, huh? Go. No, the whole chord. Think about, yes. Yeah, I would pay attention to that. Because this is the essence of this chorus. Go. Hold pedal, and immediately. Yes, yes. Now, probably I'm left-hand freak. I don't know. My students think so, but that is the frame of this storm, right? So, just look. Right? Now, on the top, go. Yes. Now, look at these two notes, four notes. They are some fifth and sixth beat, right? So the desire to play them is, sorry. So the desire to play them is, right? So we have to go against this desire. Dum, pa-pa-pam, pa-pa-pam. So think from these notes. Dum, pa-pa-pam, Pa-pa-pam, pa-pam, pa-pam, pam. And let's do it. Quartet. 4 instruments, right? Let's see what they do. Is that cello, right? Play cello. Poor cello. Okay, now play viola. Yeah, but right? Not much, right? Play second violin. Second violin is lazy. First 2 measures doesn't play at all. So then. Go. Yeah, it's also not very interesting, right?
Yeah.
Look, that's what Beethoven is. He takes little pieces, sometimes from garbage can, and build a palace. Isn't that amazing how he does it? So, violin, go. No. Yeah, but finish that. Yeah, this work you have to do. Then you understand. Then you feel 4 instruments, and you feel even almost the faces of the musicians, you know, when they play. Imagine, right? Cello, right? And this first violin, tim, paradam, 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 go. Yeah, but now together, right? Now you know that. Okay, since I'm left-hand freak, please listen to the left hand because that is a very dark moment. More instrumental. Yeah, again. So to dum param param pom. Yeah, from here. I don't hear you because you don't penetrate. Your finger doesn't go to them. Because espressivo cannot do anything. Okay? Yeah. It's very important. So relax. You restrict yourself, you know? You're much more emotional. Since I told that, do I have time?
5.
You're cruel. I just started. Okay, let's write emotional scenario. What is going on here? It will take us 2 minutes, okay? Let's do it.
Beginning of the second?
The first, on the second one, yeah. So, what we have here?
We probably have a fight. Or
We don't have fight. We have, Ralik, how to say pariv? Pariv?
It's Aufschwung in German. I don't know what is it in English.
Yeah. So, I don't know this word in English, but we have a strong agitation. Oh, thank you. Okay. So, two sets of agitation, right? The first and second. Let's go. So he restricts himself, right? No, that's wrong, yeah? So, restriction, right? Go, yeah. Started from that, you just maintain strength. Tim, da da dam, mo. Go. But that's why I told you listen to the left hand, right? It's not calm. It's just concentrated. Let's try. Measure 51, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55. So, the new splash, right? Okay. Right? So we have scenario. So you know where to go. Right. Let's go on measure 70. Oh. Yeah, exactly. Okay, so calm down. Yes, what do you think that is? Just association, what is that?
Well, emotions
Heartbeat. So this like calm down, but heart is beating like. Let's do it. Tension. And what happens here? Heartbeat stopped. Okay, go. Music fading away. Yeah, it's and it's only for to put the recapitulation with the more strength and more passion, right? Thank you very much.
Brian Lee.
May we have 2 minutes?
Yes.
Okay.
2 minutes.
Yeah.
Good.
If you want to use your music, use it. If you don't want,
Schumann, Sonata, F sharp minor, 11. First introduction is divine.
Brian, 1 second, okay? I took Barcarolle instead. The first movement? Bravo to you, Brian, and bravo to your teacher. Fantastic job. Brian, tell me, who is your favorite performer of this piece? Yeah.
I kind of like
Juliana something. Juliana what? Avdieva.
yeah.
Avdieva. She won Chopin competition, right?
Yeah.
So you like the way she plays.
I also like
Kirill's. Kirill's performance. So you have Russian taste. So maybe I am on the place here. Okay. How old are you, Brian?
I'm 16.
God, he's 16. Oh my God. Why do they understand what they are not supposed to understand? Yeah? You know that this is a letter.
Yeah.
You know that this is a letter that Schumann wrote to Clara. You know the story, right?
Yeah.
Are you sure? So then I won't repeat.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. So then I will tell you for the audience. So how old Schumann was when he wrote it?
It was pretty good. 20s?
About 24, 25. And what happened?
He was in love with Clara, but her dad didn't let him marry her.
Exactly, exactly. So he had to stay separated from Clara. And, you know, a lot of things that only they understood about this letter. For example, it was a quote from Clara's piece that she wrote, that Schumann knew, right? And, you know, how could you read this letter? How could you read this letter? And the letter was almost like saying words, you know? Let's start. Yeah. Begin. Yeah. Let's try to do crescendo. Sorry if I spoil your interpretation, but it's just experiment, okay? Та-ра-та-ти-ра. Yes, you know why? Because that. Why, man? Well, what am? Yeah, so that has to be so bold that if you will do crescendo here, that will, yeah. Right. Yes. No. You're a little bit shy about this note, but this is part of the melody. I know that you're a musical boy, so you don't want to play resolution too loud, but it's very, very important note. Yes. Now, this is a position, right? So let's say, roughly, that this is Schumann asking, right, about something. This is a position. Okay, let's go. Yeah, I would do it real forte. No. It's you know, it's like Orpheus and Eurydice, right? Orpheus came to the help
Underworld.
to find Evridika, and was said no 3 times, right? So this absolutely no, ta-da! And because this is so gorgeous, so angelic, right? Well, yeah. So there is a law in music. Don't play piano before piano, don't play forte before forte. Right? So that is, so you calm down so well here. So ta-da, so this go. I would delay tiny bit, because it's real pain. And this last time that Sforzanda is here, so let's start from And this is a part of Clara's piece. So that's how Clara's piece started. I would do more. Yes. So let's think, just secretly, from the audience, that this is dialogue between Schumann and Vic, Clara's father. So, rejections of the request, right? Please allow me, please allow me, please allow me. What is going next is fascinating. Only young men can do that. Go, tam pom 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 pom. What is that? And what is that? I will save you, Clara. I will save you. I'm your, what do you call it, white?
Knight.
Knight. I'm your knight. I'm come on my white horse and I will save you. And this is go. Yeah, more than tam pam pam pam. what happened? I took it so literally that I got fever 104 because it was a real story for me. It was absolute. I didn't know anything about Clara, about Schumann, but when I heard that, and Richter played that, of course, and Richter can do it so bold that you see the picture, you absolutely see it, you know, like big. So I was listening to that, and my fever was going up and up and up and up, and since then I remember this sonata and never give it to my students. It's mine. Yeah. Okay. Now the horse is tired. It's time to go. Yes. So. Then, remember I said I'm a left-hand freak. So, this voice, that chromatic melody, do you also feel that chromatic is some, I don't know, some special feeling for chromatic? I had a student who said, when I grow up, I will write a work about chromatism in Bach. Because everywhere I see chromatism, it's a tragedy. And something in chromatic, right, intonation, really, your heart is like that, right? So don't hide it from us. Are you going to play the whole sonata one day?
Maybe one day.
Because it's the whole history here. It's really, I don't know how one can play the whole sonata. I would never be able to do that, especially if you know it, right? Because this is a symphony. This is a symphony. You know, Schumann wrote to his publisher, please take that with love, because a lot of blood spilled. Brian, thank you very much. I left 5 minutes because maybe somebody has, this is a wonderful job. I really enjoyed it. Maybe somebody has questions or somebody want to say how bad it was, or I don't know. Whatever you have to say, say. Or keep your silence.
We have to say how wonderful your teaching is. I think we've all learned a lot. today. You have so many wonderful insights.
Thank you. Question?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, it's so wonderful to hear such a high level of playing and your wonderful insights, but I would also like to know, because the bulk of the piano teaching business is not necessarily people at a very high level, if you could say something about how you teach beginners, how you teach students who are not so good, how you teach students who might want to quit, and things like that. That's the everyday business of music, right?
The whole afternoon.
You know, it's funny that you asked me about that, because that's how I started to teach. It was very long time ago in Leningrad, and I announced that I will accept to my studio only students who don't have any talent. They don't have ear, they don't have rhythm, they don't have memory, they emotionally low, and you know, it wasn't so many of, Leningrad is huge. Leningrad is 5-6 million people, right? I could find only 10, and that's how I started. So, but they were absolutely minus, 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 minus. Even not F, you know, minus, minus. So that's how I started to teach, because I didn't believe that what. Then I thought that if God created us all, we have to be creative, right? So it's somewhere hidden. I have to pull it out from the child, find it, and you know, I was right. From these first 10 people, 8 became professionals. Yeah. So 1 cornetist, 1 flutist, and 6 pianists. Professional pianists, working professionally, graduated from the conservatory. So I cannot, of course, for 5 minutes tell you how I do that. But one thing is obvious. They have to be interested. So that is what makes us work very, very difficult. Because to grab their attention and make them feel interested, it's your job, it's not their job. They're just coming, they're innocent, they're coming, they're expecting something, right? And if you don't understand who they are, where their interest lies, maybe a person likes to read, maybe he likes only to play games, maybe he likes only to play on the street, maybe, you know, different kids. So from the moment that you grab of his or her interest, you start working. And you build the whole thing around that. And I think that talent is attention. So if the child has attention to sound itself, sound, like a material of music, he is already not untalented, right? So I don't know if I answered your question, but to tell the whole method of, I just cannot, because they are so different, and for 57 years of working, I had them all. Another question? No questions? No questions.
Well, you're very perceptive, how you can understand people so easily. I'm sure that's a gift you have.
No, I worked in a mental hospital quite a while.
Well,
Yeah,
one has to
that-
be very creative
that
working
opens-
there, of course.
Yeah, and I worked with kids with different mental disturbance, and it also helps. So I was the only music therapist in the whole Soviet Union. Can you imagine that? They didn't hear about music therapy. I thought that I created music therapy, that I deserve Nobel Prize. And only when I came to the West, I knew that there are so many music therapists in the world, and there are so many literature, books, articles, but swear to God, I created that.
How would you if a student is losing interest,
I don't let him.
how do you manage that?
I am dancing around. You know, I said, you lost interest to what? To music in general, to practicing, to... I had a student who said, came and said, I don't want it, several students, by the way, I don't want it anymore. I said, why? He said, I hate practicing. I said, okay, don't practice. I said, what? I said, don't practice. Come here, we will sight read some music, we will talk about music, we will listen some music. Don't practice, but I'm sure that you will want to practice because when we are reading something and you like it, so you would want to repeat it once or twice. Right? So, you know, different ways, different shrewd things to keep their interest. So I don't know.
I think dancing around is
Nancy.
Shrewd.
Yeah.
That's the word, shrewd. Irena
Yes.
is very, very smart. She outsmarts everybody. Nobody can,
Especially children.
but also the rest of us, yeah. But
No.
it's so intense what you do with each individual.
Nancy, I gave you once advice. I remember that very vividly.
I do too.
Nancy had a very sick student,
Mhm.
incapable of nothing, of anything. And Nancy said, I don't know what to do. I said, don't expect anything. Just be with her. Don't expect anything. Something will stay in her. Something will stay in her. Just don't expect that she will give it back. It won't happen. Do you remember that?
I do, and then you also said, stop acting like a teacher,
Oh, yeah.
because she is
is the most
disturbed and
Yeah.
having problems with adults and doesn't like teachers.
Mhm.
So don't act like a teacher anymore.
Mhm.
But first thing I did was ask, please, Irena, would you take this child? You said no.
Probably I didn't have opening because it's very,
No, I never forgot that advice. It was really great.
thank you.
I'm wondering when you ask people who had no talent, no ear, no anything.
I knew that I
Did
okay.
they come and say, I have no talent?
No, I checked them.
Oh,
No, but also in Russia, they had to pass an examination
They have
to
to
get
pass
in
an
school.
exam. Yeah.
And
So-
if they don't pass the audition?
They don't
No,
let them in
we
the school.
have, unfortunately I created that. We have 5 days audition. 5 days. I don't know if they have it now, but when I was in Russia, I created that. 5 days, different activity. It's like a camp, right? So you check them everywhere. Their reaction, their memory, their ear, their, I don't know, everything. The way they, I don't know, can express themselves, maybe they are dancing, maybe they are drawing, maybe they are. So after these 5 days, I took 10 people.
okay. They didn't come and say, I'm terrible.
They were
They were
5, 6
interested.
years old. They,
Yeah, okay.
What criteria then did you use to choose those 10 people, those 10 students?
minus, nothing.
Nothing. You
Nothing.
deliberately chose the ones that had the lowest
Twinkle,
level.
twinkle, little star. Good?
And they couldn't carry a tune, could they sing?
Of course, they, that is the last criteria, because sometimes they don't have coordination between, what do you call this?
Vocal cords.
Vocal cord.
Vocal cords and ear.
Yeah.
So, that's very curable. It's like nothing. It's 4 sessions and they sing like angels.
Well, we'll have to have a
If
special.
they don't have coordination, if. But I don't believe in lack of talent, you know? Actually, I don't believe in lack of talent.
In lack of talent?
I still don't believe, because, and I never failed. Almost. Almost never. Okay?
We never say never.
Yeah. No, almost never. Almost never. So there are some really difficult cases, but they are mostly by character difficult, not by. So I hope you enjoyed these three lovely performances. I want performance here. Please, who left here? Who left here? Please, come here. Come forward. Thank you. This is my new student. Спасибо большое. Performers, this is Russian. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay. You've been a good girl.
Brian.
What do you call it in Пряник. Пряник. In Russian it's пряник.
In English, it's biscuits. In American English, it's cookies.
Yeah, but this is большой cookie, whisky.
Okay. Did you take
This has
class?
been wonderful. Brian and Micah, we want to have a photo with you.
Did you take yours?
Wonderful.
You deserve it. My God, the work you did.